The very first phase of a dream is preparation. That God has been preparing things all behind the scenes, even when you didn't see it coming to pass, even when you didn't think anything was working out. You had this big idea, this big dream, this plan, this thing that you wanted to do. But despite all of that not happening in the time frame that you wanted it to, God was preparing and orchestrating all of these details behind the scenes so that this dream and this vision could come to pass. I read an unbelievable quote this week, and I thought this was so good. It's worth writing down. Here's what it says. It says, God is always doing 10,000 things in your life, and you may be aware of 3 of them. God is always doing 10,000 things in your life, and you may be aware of 3 of them. When I was in 10th grade and not really following Jesus, I took one of my favorite classes in all of high school. I took a speech class. And it was there that I learned I like doing public speaking. I like standing on a stage. I like standing in front of an audience and talking to people. I love that. Long before I was saying all about Jesus, I want to be a pastor, I want to be a preacher, long before that, God had orchestrated so that I just kind of was like, yeah, a speech class sounds great. Let me take that. So I take this speech class, and God begins to prepare something inside of me long before I even knew what was going to happen. See, God is always working and moving and preparing, and the preparation phase is the hardest phase because we want to get to the accomplishment, we want to get to the goal, we want to get to the end of the line, but God's got this kind of waiting room He sets us in for a little while where He is preparing us for what He has ahead.